Hey, Shook. Welcome back to the Inner Circle. All right, just tapping in. Hope you guys are well. We are looking at the energy of what you can expect this weekend. I did a reading for myself. It was pretty positive. So, you guys know I like to do the readings for myself first to see like how I want the reading to flow, if it sends off the message that I'm looking for it to send, or like what I should add to it, take away. I'm gonna give you some advice because when I did my reading, I noticed that some advice was definitely needed. Okay, and yeah, let's have fun. Okay. Cleansing the energies of my deck, God, and of my heart, and of my space, and of my mind, and of my energy. Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, please come into these messages for each zodiac sign. If you didn't get a chance to catch the all sign that I did yesterday, go back and check it out. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Came out pretty well, pretty well. Okay, all right. I'm using the Embracing Fate deck. I know I really love this deck. Okay, it's really a really cool deck. I like it. I got it from Amazon. Okay, if you want it, just go on in. Get it. It's always good, especially if you listen to tarot readings, to get at least one tarot deck for yourself and at least one oracle deck. Preferably an oracle deck with a guidebook, okay, so that you can read the messages out. I like the Moonology deck. I like the where is it? I like the Moonology deck as an oracle for like new, readers, or new, not even a reader, like for people, right? I would give it to someone who wasn't a reader. And Wisdom of the Oracle, right? I think that's what it's called. It's a red deck. Wisdom of the Oracle. Where? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, Wisdom of the Oracle. This one. Okay, this is another deck that I would highly recommend to anyone. Period. So, I like to give, when I give out gifts, I like to give out plants or decks. So, that's what you can expect from me. Oh, I'm having a baby. A plant or a deck. Probably a plant, right? Or I'm just moved into my new spot. Plant or deck. Could be either. Depends on the person. Okay? So plants and decks is, what I like to give out. Alright, so we're going to do from Aries down to Pisces. Hey, Karen. And looking at what you can expect this weekend. Of course, energy is fluid, so it can, maybe show up beyond the weekend, It's just how it is. Everyone has free will, so that dictates how energy flows, right? You, whoever you're connecting to, all that. Alright. Do I want to do a collective energy? If I do, I'll do it at the end. Alright. Karen, what are your plans for the weekend? What are your plans? I don't have any plans. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do have plans. I do. A couple of things, actually. Actually, they were more so planned for me. But it's fine. It's cool. It's cool. We accept. All right. Aries, this is what you can expect this weekend. I'm going to clarify, get you some advice, and let's have fun. So, can we talk confessions? Is on the bottom. Okay? So someone may want to talk to you this weekend. They might actually confess something to you this weekend. Right? And, working on it, planning is right behind that. Maybe they want to talk about something, in reference to planning. Maybe they want to confess, something, and they want to work on it. It can be anything, okay? This can be a friend that's reaching out to you like, hey, let's plan our trip, okay? Like, can we talk about the details of this trip we were talking about? So, let's see. What can you expect this weekend, Aries? What can Aries expect this weekend? Please make it clear, Holy Spirit, angels in heaven, and for the highest good of the Arians that are watching. Okay. Threes, a crowd. Magic and manifestation. Okay. with wishes coming true on the bottom. Okay. 3 is a crowd. Magic and manifestation. Wishes coming true. Okay. So if there was interference in any way, maybe you prayed on it. Magic and manifestation, you talk to your spirit guides, you talk to God. Okay, you talk to your angels and your ancestors about this issue. And it seems like your wishes are coming true. And again, it could be in reference to anything. Let's say you were trying to plan a trip with your friend and it kept, somebody kept interfering or something kept interfering. And you prayed on it. Seems like you're getting what you want. Ready? Okay. All right, Aries. Seems like something's moving forward. Okay. Yep, you're getting some communication about next steps. Star energy is exactly what you wanted. It's exactly what you wanted. Okay. 3's a crowd. Why did this come out for Aries this weekend? Why did 3's a crowd come out for Aries this weekend? Why did this come out? Thank you, spirits. Okay, the King of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Okay, so someone messed things up with you. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. They messed things up with you because of the 6 of Pentacles. This is like breadcrumbing, but it's also like with 3's a crowd. Maybe they were given to other things. Okay, they could be apologizing to you. Okay, that could be like can we talk communication, right? They mess things up for you in some way. This could be with the 6 of Pentacles. Maybe you were about to receive something. Maybe you were getting something. Okay. And it's like they may be apologizing for keeping you from it. Okay. This could be something you prayed for or you manifested. Yeah, it seems like, this King of Pentacles was an interference in some way. Okay. What's the magic and manifestation energy for Aries? Magic and manifestation. The 4 of Swords. Okay, alright. The 4 of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Cups with the Chariot. Okay, so you might have prayed for, things to work out, for maybe for you to recover something that you've been working on. You might have prayed that you were able to recover something from the past, bring something back together. I feel like you definitely prayed on, whatever this is that you felt like was sabotage for you. It could be a work opportunity. Yeah. Or with the Chariot energy, it could be like with moving or traveling. It's something that you were working on maybe. It's like you prayed that it would work out. Prayed for it to work out maybe. And it seems like your wishes are coming true because something is definitely moving forward. Yeah, someone could be, maybe wanting a fresh start with you. But whatever communication you're getting, or whatever's coming through for you, with the wishes coming true, it's like things are moving forward for you. Yeah, you definitely could be getting some communication with that confession energy. Can we talk, right? That was on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like spirits like listen to your intuition, as you're having this conversation or whatever. Why is wishes coming true here for Aries? Okay. The King of Cups, 3 of Wands. All right. With the 8 of Wands on the bottom. Okay. Okay, so the Eight of Wands on the bottom right. So someone definitely wants to talk to you. Your wishes are coming true. I feel like this King of Cups energy is masculine that is expressing themselves, expressing maybe why things have been delayed, or maybe talking to you, being vulnerable about what was delayed, or even like next steps. The Three of Wands energy can be like, what's next? Okay, so yeah, this masculine energy is definitely expressing themselves, being more vulnerable, maybe expressing to you, you know, how they see things, their view of things, um, you know, how they would like for things to go, how they want things to maybe go for you. Okay, your wishes are coming true. Look, or like what they want from the future. Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Wands. Right. This can be someone expressing themselves, being vulnerable, telling you how they want the future to look. Okay, because they're choosing a path. Okay, choosing a path. Okay, if there has been some type of disappointment, or if there has been disappointment, it seems like you guys are, you know, looking forward to moving past the disappointment. Okay, so your wishes are coming true. You pray for, you know, the opportunity to, you know, for something to recover, or to be able to work through something, or, you know, recover something from the past. Because someone sabotaged things. Advice? Yeah. Okay. Advice? Oh, yes, my advice set. So, Aries, you could be having a conversation with someone. They could be saying, like, can we talk? Look, interference in marriage, okay? So, whatever was interference, okay, or sabotage by this King of Pentacles, it seems like your wishes are coming true. All right. Advice for Aries. Okay. Advice for Aries. With this weekend energy. Advice for Aries. Okay. New love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Okay. Because of self-care, clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Children is behind that as well. Okay, children are important to this dynamic. So maybe you're getting this recommitment to love because of you putting yourself first, or making you a priority. This could even be saying, like, you know, even if you're recommitting to love, don't forget about you. Okay, yes, children are important to the dynamic, but you are most important. Okay, it kind of goes back to the energy that I was saying about, like, when you're on an airplane, how the flight attendant tells you to put the mask on yourself first before you even try to help your kids. Because if you can't, you know, stay alert or stay present because you don't have enough oxygen, then you can't help them, right? So I feel like, you know, don't forget you, okay? Okay? So that's what I have for you, Aries. Moving on to Taurus. I need to stop looking at my phone. It's like an addiction. Let me turn it over. Taurus. Is it bright enough? Let me go to the channel and make sure everything okay, guys, because, listen. Let me go to the channel and make sure everything okay, guys, because it seems to be fine. Let me go to the channel and make sure everything okay, guys, because... Hey, Shug. Hey, Sage. So I saw your message from the live yesterday. I saw it late, like after I read through the live afterwards. I saw your message about your kids died, right? Yeah, yeah. It seemed like a petty energy when we did a reading on Tuesday. So it was like just kind of being spiteful. So I'm glad that's coming through. I'm glad everything's working out in that situation. Yeah, for real. For Taurus Spirit, All right, Taurus. If the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. But this is looking at, you know, what you can expect this weekend. Okay. Check what resonates and leave what does not. Okay. There's no way it could resonate with everybody, right? So it's not a personal. So let's see. Certain things might hit, certain things might not. All right. What can Taurus expect this weekend? Spirit. Whatever's in Taurus' highest good for all the Taurians. Some things take time, okay? Some things take time, okay? Like that flower growing or that snail walking. Which one take the longest? I don't know. But some things take time, all right? Know your worth, okay? You might be having a conversation too, okay? Like Aries. But know your worth. Don't allow your worth to be impacted by maybe things not moving the way that you want them to or as quickly as you want them to, okay? Yeah. Especially when it involves working with others, okay? Spirit might be asking you to kind of, you know, change your perspective around what it is that you're looking for, what it is that you're desiring, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's like, know your worth. All right. I feel like some things take time because Spirit wants you to have a moment to really look at what is it that you're, you know, asking for. You know? It's like when your kids ask for something in the store and it's like, okay, but let's just walk around the store, and if you still want that when we're done, okay. Because you might want something else. Okay, for real. Alright, so some things take time. Why did this come out for Taurus? Alright, the High Priestess with the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So listen to your intuition, okay? Well, when it comes to, like, you know, the Ten of Pentacles, that's like the long term, you know, like truly investing, right? Like where you sow your seeds for the long term, you know, like investment, longevity. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Okay, listen to your intuition as far as longevity. What is it that you want? Nine of Cups. Okay, Queen of Pentacles is right there. I feel like it's because you're good. Okay, you're good. You're stable. Okay, and I feel like you want a stable relationship too, right? You want a stable foundation. You want your foundation to also be stable. Okay, so listen to your intuition. Okay, take time to listen to your intuition. What is it that you really truly want? Where do you want to spend your where do you want to sow your seeds? That's what I want to more so say. Some things take time. Why is this here for Taurus? Some things take time. Okay, this could be for someone else as well. So apply how it fits. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Pentacles could be like a change at work. Okay, there could be a significant change that's happening at work. This can even be like, and it's a positive change because the Wheel of Fortune, so it's in your favor. Okay, whatever changes are happening are in your favor. This could be a change at work. Okay, because maybe you've been like really stressing about work. This could be a change in effort. You know, like effort that's being brought to you, or the effort that you're putting out, because maybe something has been, you know, quite taxing mentally. So with some things take time. I feel like Spirit was giving you time to figure out, yeah, where you want to put your efforts. Okay, like where, you know, like how you want things to work, how you want things to play out, like what is it that you truly do want. Because Spirit wants you to know your worth, you know. Like you're it's giving high commodity. It's giving something worth having, you know, something worth knowing, being associated with. You know, it's okay. Page of Cups and a Nine of Wands. Okay. So you may get a message, an apology or something from someone because maybe they caused a lot of issues. Maybe, you know, Two of Pentacles, maybe they juggled. Maybe they avoided. Maybe they, you know, hid things. This could be someone you haven't spoken to. Like, it's like someone could, send you a message because they cause a lot of problems. You know, made things more difficult than they needed to be, or because they learned some lessons. You know. Mm-hmm. But this could all be happening because of you knowing your worth. Yeah, maybe you let something go. Look, Five of Pentacles. It's like, no, I'm gonna let this go because I know my worth. Like, I don't know. Know your worth. Why is this here for Taurus? Why is this here for Taurus this weekend, Spirit? Okay, Three of Swords and Seven of Wands. Okay. So, yeah. So I feel like wherever this Page of Cups is coming in from is because of someone's hurt. Someone's a little hurt, bothered. Okay, there's grief, there's disappointment. And it's because of you knowing your worth. The Seven of Wands energy is, blocking, standing your ground, defensive energy, but it's definitely protective, right? I feel like you're protecting yourself, Maybe someone wasn't honest with you. It was very disappointing. It's like they offered you something. They offered you the Ace of Wands, right? But you don't want that. It's like you don't want that, right? I feel like someone is definitely hurt because you have, standing your ground. You know your worth. You know what it is that you want, how you want things to go. Yeah. And look, the Knight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So someone could be like coming in to, show up, be more supportive, show gratitude, appreciation, give more of themselves emotionally because they juggled and avoided. You were like, you offer me Ace of Wands. That's not what I want. And that is a Taurus energy. It's like, you know who you are for the most part, Some people call y'all bougie. Yeah, but you kind of, like, you have quality taste. It's just what it is, Yeah. So I feel like with some things take time, like Spirit wanted you to have that time, to see, like, where do you want to put your efforts? Where do you want to place your energy? Okay. So someone is definitely feeling the hurt from you standing your ground, like putting up this block, like, okay. And it could be definitely, coming into support or show support. The Fool with the Knight of Wands. Listen, the Fool with the Knight of Wands is like, I was stupid to act like that. I shouldn't act like that. The Knight of Wands is a player, right? So the Fool with the Knight of Wands is like, I was foolish to act like that. Okay, look, I'm ready. With the Devil energy, could be a Capricorn. It's like someone's like, I'm ready. Okay, for all of what I put you through. Okay, it was justice. You putting up this block. It was justice for all of what I caused, all of what I put you through. So someone is definitely apologizing for those 9 wands. Advice? Yeah. So this weekend, Taurus, just know that, some things take time. There may be a need for you to make a decision or a decision that's being made. Trust is on the bottom. Just safe to trust in this situation. All right, let's see. Advice for Taurus. Advice for Taurus. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. Okay, I feel like that's where it was, right? Someone was trying to give you the Ace of Wands, and you were like, I don't want that. So that's not what you were offering initially. Like, Ace of Wands. No, I don't want that. Okay, so with that strictly sexual energy, it might have been that way. You know what I'm saying? But forgiveness is on the bottom, right? Forgiving yourself or another can help you you know, move forward. So maybe if they're coming through an apology, maybe you could forgive them, because here and now is right behind that. And your true love is part of your life. Okay, so whoever is giving you this message is someone that's, you know, meant to kind of be around. You know, the boundaries are in the bottom, but some things, listen, some things take time. You might have to put up that block. Like, listen, this is what we're not doing. Let me tell you. Look, yeah, as soon as I cut the deck, anger, arguments, conflict, because somebody was trying to give you something that you did not want. Okay, like for real. It's like, no, I didn't order that. Yep, that's a Taurus statement. No, I didn't order that. I'm sorry. I didn't order that. Ooh, Gemini, listen. Gemini, somebody's like, I can't let go. They could be obsessed, holding on. Look, seriously, as soon as I like shuffle the deck, these are the two cards facing up. Happily ever after is on the bottom. Someone's like, I can't let go. They're obsessed. Okay, this is your justice, Gemini. Okay, dream big, dream big. What else do you want? What else do you want? This is dream time. This is your manifesting period. Friends and fun support is on the bottom. Okay, what's that? Chemistry. Okay, it's like, I can't let go. Gemini, what can you expect this weekend? Right. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Ooh. Expansion, high vibe, summer. Okay, we are in summer. So expansion maybe of something, high vibe, positive energy. Okay. Full moon moment, emotions, high, release, realization. Okay. So I kind of look at this energy as like an explosion of emotions. Okay. But emotions are high, you know, maybe someone's releasing something, energy, realizing something with regret, sadness, guilt. Okay, so someone has some regret, they're sad, feel guilty. Because new arrival. Okay. New arrival with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Now, the water energy is love. So you can have a new arrival in love. Or there's a new arrival with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. New arrivals can be anything. It could be a baby. Okay. I don't know. All right. Okay, for Gemini spirit, it's giving somewhat similar energy to Taurus. It's like procrastination, whatever. Someone wants to apologize for their foolishness, maybe. Delays. Yeah, toxic behavior. I don't know. Yeah. Habits. Okay. For Gemini spirit, why did expansion, high vibes, summer come out? For Gemini this weekend. Positive energy. All right. So you are in that energy because of you, Eight of Cups, letting the past go. Okay. You could be getting over something in the past. Maybe you were working through something from the past. But whatever has been disappointing from the past, you seem to be letting it go, walking away from it. Okay. And it's because you're interested in something new. Page of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like maybe you're finding something new, something solid. Knight of Swords is right behind that, and you're sure about it. You're like, this is what I want to do. Okay, this is what I want to do. So you're in high vibe this summer. Okay, this weekend. You're enjoying the sun because you're legit, like, confirmed on letting something go. You are interested in something new. And it's something that was disappointing. It's not like you were walking away from something that was, like, great. Okay. It's like you're letting something go. Okay. The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But this is a masculine energy of action. So someone could be making a move because you're moving forward. Okay. With the Chariot. A move could be, somebody like taking an action. Could be a Leo for sure. Because you're moving forward. Cancer energy. Okay. I feel like now someone's feeling like stupid. That's kind of how it feels. Yeah. Full moon moment. Emotions high. Release. Realization. Why does this come out for Gemini? Mm. Full moon moment. Yes, that's that guilt. Okay, that guilt and regret with the Ten of Wands energy. Yep. Yeah, someone is having like realization. They feel, you know, rather guilty for maybe holding back from you, pushing you away. Okay, whatever this is, it's a full moon moment for someone for sure. Anything else for full moon moment for Gemini? Maybe they realize they, you know, made things too difficult. You know, where you at some point were like, enough is enough. Okay, yeah. The Hangman, the Chariot, and the Fool. Because of the Page of Cups. I feel like someone's like burdened with the fact because they're realizing like you're moving away from them. Like if they were causing foolishness, if someone was causing foolishness or causing problems with foolishness, making things extra difficult, making things where it's just too much, it's like you're moving away from the foolishness. They're realizing that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone could be like wanting to apologize to you, mend things with you, maybe even like offer you commitment to delay your progress. Okay? It's almost as if they want you to wait. But it's something that you don't know. There's more to it. Okay? Regret. Why is regret here? Seven of Wands is on the bottom. Regret, sadness, guilt for Gemini. Why did this come out this weekend? Regret, sadness, guilt. The Empress, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Moon. Okay. Okay, so I feel like someone is going, okay, apply how it fits. Someone is going through this regret, this sadness, this guilt because of your progress. I feel like your progress, your growth is making someone like reevaluate themselves, okay, or, you know, address what they might have been suppressing, okay. It's like the Seven of Pentacles is like an evaluation. You're looking at, you know, where have you sown your seeds? What have you, like, it's an evaluation. And the Moon energy is like, what are you hiding? So it's like evaluating, looking at what are you suppressing, hiding, okay? Because the Ace of Cups, okay, it's like an opportunity for a new beginning that could really pan out to be everything you want it to be, okay? But someone may be missing out on that, okay, because of the, you know, Hierophant energy. It could be because of delaying a commitment, because of like their personal beliefs, you know, their spiritual beliefs, because of that Hierophant energy, you know, tradition, values, whatever, right? But someone is having this regret, sadness, guilt because your progress, your growth is making them reevaluate, okay, or evaluate something that they have been suppressing or hiding. And it's because of new arrival, okay? Yes, Two of Swords. Someone wants to stop you. It's like, no, don't, not yet. Don't make a decision just yet. Okay, whatever the new arrival is. Whatever the new arrival is. Why is new arrival here for Gemini? Listen. The Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay? Someone is stepping up because of the new arrival. Lover's energy. Okay? Someone is stepping up because of the new arrival. Okay? There could be a new arrival in partnership, but whatever this new arrival is, this Ace of Pentacles, it is definitely like, it creates a significant change in your life. Okay? Especially when it comes to like partnerships, but it's about major life choices, that Lover's energy, right? Why is new arrival here for Gemini? And that is your energy, Gemini. So it's like major life decisions for you. Or like, okay. New arrival for Gemini. Okay. Look, I want to step up and work things out with you. Three of Pentacles, Gemini, because, you know, the Ten of Swords, like, things are ending. I'm like, is this going to change? Is, you know, is this something that can, like, be fixed? Is this, you know, that someone's like, I'm not sure, I'm not certain that this is something that I can change with you, like you going towards this new arrival, but I want to. The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Wands is like, I want to hold you up, okay, because I'm hurt. Three of Swords. I want to hold you up. I want to hold you up from having that victory, going towards that new arrival, okay. Someone wants to step up, get on the same page with you because they want to hold you up, okay. It's because they're hurt, right? That they're stuck, maybe with a third party or with some people that, yeah, and you're getting a new arrival. I don't know what this is, Gemini, but someone is, you know, having some realization that you're moving away from them or from foolishness in general. And they're feeling really bad because things are progressing for you. Okay? They're feeling some guilt, some regret, some sadness. Okay? I feel like this weekend, Gemini, you're in such high vibe. You're letting go of anything that's not serving you. Leap of faith. Gemini, it is safe to make the move that you are considering. Okay? So whoever's trying to hold you up, tell them to kick rocks and blow bubbles. Okay? For real. Kick rocks and blow bubbles. Meaning like, get out of my face. Alright, advice for Gemini. What advice do you have for Gemini spirit when it comes to this energy this weekend? Past life love. Okay. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Right? So your past life love could be reaching out. Right? And it's because of time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Right? I feel like the distance has helped. It has helped. Okay? So a past life love could be reaching out because of the distance. Denial. Second chance. Okay. I feel like someone, you know, maybe has been in denial. Maybe they want to fix it, have a second chance. But, you know, you do what you do, Gemini. Moving on to Cancer. Yeah, Gemini, you could be getting a message. Okay, I feel like, yeah, someone's having a realization about you. And they regret the distance. Okay. I like when I cut the deck and they do that. I'm going to start paying attention to that. Cancer. Hey, Kevin. Who else is here? I already said. Hey, Karen. I said Karen. Did you hear me shout you out yesterday in the Pisces reading? I was like, where's Karen? What this flipped out? Ooh, dream big, Cancer. This could apply to you, right? Especially with, oh, divine timing's on the bottom of the deck, so something could be happening for you soon, okay? Let's see. Soul mission, purpose, path, awakening is on the bottom. Okay, so this weekend, Cancer, you could be awakening to your purpose, you know, to, you know, like the path you're meant to be on or what's in your highest good. I don't know. What can Cancer expect this weekend, Spirit? Passion, desire, fantasy. Okay. Romantic gesture. And it's about to pay off. Ooh, you got one more. The chaser, attachment, seeking validation. Okay. All right, so you may get something that you like, some passion, something you've been desiring, something you might consider a fantasy, a gesture, right? Something's about to pay off for you. Okay, because of let it go, release, don't look back. Okay, with peanut butter to my jelly. Seriously, listen. So you could have like released someone that you were rather close to. You know, this could be someone you were like, this is the peanut butter to my jelly, though. It's like, but you released it. Um, maybe you are releasing something because of this energy of peanut butter to my jelly. Like someone is the peanut butter to your jelly. Okay, one more for Cancer. Yeah, see, Six of Cups, nostalgic energy, something from your past, someone from your past, someone you feel comfortable with. Feels like a soulmate energy. It's friendly, it's homey, it's comfortable. Clarify this passion, desire, fantasy energy for Cancer. Ooh, yowzers. All right. All right. The Fool and the Death energy because of the Seven of Wands, Three of Wands. Okay, so so someone could be taking a leap of faith. This could be a complete transformation. Okay, and it's because of someone being like firm on a vision. Okay, this is someone that wants to heal things with you, make things better, put things into a better state. Maybe I feel like it's been frustrating for the both of you. Okay, that's why I was kind of saying it's about to pay off. Something has been frustrating for both of you. Okay, so it's like, I'm just gonna do it. Screw it. That's kind of how it feels. Okay, maybe this is something you wanted. Okay, anything else for Cancer? Yeah, right. It's like the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Four of Cups. So overthinking a situation, questioning a situation, an opportunity. Ace of Cups, maybe even new love. Okay, Four of Cups could have, caused someone to push the opportunity away. But with Temperance on the bottom, it's like no more of that. Someone's like, I'm just gonna do it. Fuck it. Like that's kind of what it's giving. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. The Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. Like in the past, maybe they were more avoidant. Maybe they, wouldn't address it, or they didn't want to address it, or they didn't want to discuss it, or something like that. But I feel like it's more so of a decision. Okay. It's giving. Screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. I'm done worrying about this. Keeping myself limited in whatever way. Right? All right. Romantic gesture for Cancer. Why did this come out for Cancer? What's this romantic gesture? Okay. Look. The Three of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Because of the Emperor. Aries energy. Okay. So it's support and love and romantic gesture. I feel like this is something you've been waiting for. Okay? It's something definitely you've been waiting for. It's almost like a delayed gesture. It should have been happened. That's kind of what I'm getting. But it's because of someone taking control of the fear that they might have been carrying around. And it kind of feels like around like rebuilding, Yeah. Okay. It's about to pay off. What's this? It's about to pay off energy for Cancer. It's about to pay off. Something's about to pay off. For Cancer. Yeah. The Five of Pentacles. Because of the Three of Swords. Okay. Remember, I said let it go because this is all because of the let it go, release, don't look back energy. And you could have, released someone you see as your peanut butter and jelly. Okay. But with the Five of Pentacles, I feel like you releasing something is about to pay off for you because someone is hurt. Okay. Yeah. Someone was procrastinating, or things have been moving very slow, but someone intuitively knows that they were resisting. They know what they were doing. So it's like someone that knew what they were doing. Okay? Yeah. The Two of Pentacles is showing like this could be someone that was juggling two opportunities or juggling between one reality and another. It doesn't have to be another thing, right? Clarify the Chaser, attachment, seeking validation. I do feel like someone is coming towards you because of this energy of lack. Five of Pentacles. Okay, missing you, being away from you. Okay, look, Queen of Cups, King of Swords. Someone wants to talk to you. Someone wants to talk to you. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but it's a masculine energy that wants to, you know, talk, speak their truth. Okay, Queen of Pentacles with the Five of Wands. Okay, there could have been, the Queen of Pentacles is, she gives off wifey vibes, but it's also like a feminine energy with financial attachment. Okay, now this could be like someone that the King of Swords is being honest about, or this can be an aspect of you that the King of Swords is being honest about. Okay, whatever energy is coming from this Queen of Pentacles, there was some type of conflict there. Okay, yeah. But the Wheel of Fortune, it seems like things are moving, things are changing. The Wheel of Fortune is upright, so it's like change that is in your favor. I'm getting several messages from this. Like, if you're coming through with the Queen of Pentacles energy, Cancer, you're coming through as somebody that's stable, responsible, a looker. You know, like you're a catch, right? And maybe someone was like, you know, afraid of competition, you know, or what could be an interference to them being able to attach to you in some way. And that could have contributed to things moving rather slow. But someone definitely wants to talk to you, you know. Maybe they want to know, like, where you stand. Maybe they want to be honest about an attachment. Okay. Anything else for the Chaser, for Cancer? But this is definitely someone that's chasing you. See. The Hangman with the Ten of Pentacles. So it's a change in perspective, right? When it comes to like investing long term, okay? Yeah, someone is apologizing for their actions, being more transparent. You know, they do want this. This is the direction that they want to go. They want to, you know, fully commit. Yeah, and it's because you let it go. Listen, like I don't have to deal with this shit. Yeah, I don't know. But you let it go. Why is let it go here for Cancer, Spirit? Yeah. Because you let it go, they're stepping up to move it forward. The Emperor and the Chariot. Okay. You took your hands off the reins, so they put their hands on. Okay. Yeah, this is someone that's communicating and actually plan to take in this connection. Right? Let it go. Alright, just come out for Cancer. You took your hands off. Look. The Devil energy and the King of Wands. Okay? So, not the best actions. Okay? This could be a masculine energy that did not take the best actions. They did not go about things the best way. Okay? Just what it is. Alright? And it could have been because of their finances. They're telling you. Okay? I do feel like someone was either attached to someone who was a financial obligation, or who they shared financial obligations with, or something like that. Or although they see you as like a partner coming through as the Queen of Pentacles, you were someone that they might have felt like was doing better than them, or it was like competition around you. It was, you know, a fear of there being an interference. Okay, so someone did not take the best actions because of their financial stability. And they could be telling you this. Yeah, the Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords is telling you, communicating to you what sabotage things, what caused there to be, give them anxiety or cause stress or something like that. So someone's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. What's this food energy for Cancer? What's the food energy for Cancer? They're gonna tell you how they feel, okay? But they want a new beginning. Okay, this is someone that definitely definitely could have like suppressed how they feel. Like they might not have expressed much emotion at all. Clarify the school energy. For Cancer. Yeah. Okay. So the Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Wands. They feel foolish for not giving us the effort that they should have. Okay. And they want to talk to you about that. Okay. So there's communication around that, around what someone wants, around their desires. Okay. And it was all because of, you know, maybe them not being as financially stable as they want it to be. Okay. But with the Seven of Wands in reverse, it's like, I'm no longer going to block this. I'm not going to close off anymore. Four Swords in reverse. I'm going to actually do something. So, that's what happened. Oh, Spirit's like, what about the advice? Let's give you some advice. Cancer. Okay. The rejection energy. So, maybe someone rejected the opportunity with you because of them being in denial of what it was. Okay. Look, acceptance is on the bottom. Trust that everything happens for a reason. Cancer. Advice for Cancer. Spirit. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. Okay, so what's it going to be? For you and them, but it's your advice, okay? Because of acceptance, okay? Accepting that everything happens for a reason, you know. There was a need for things to maybe go slow, right? Because interference is right behind that, whether the interference was someone's insecurity or the interference was a person, you know. It's time to decide about this connection now. So, that's what I have for you, Shug. Moving on to Leo. Yeah. Someone is definitely Cancer, because I was just saying how I like, when I cut the deck, it shows like more the message. Someone is definitely having clarity around what is it they desire, okay? It could be a friend, but it could be like friends encouraging this romantic gesture, okay? Yeah. If, you know, with it's about to pay off, it land on top of hot and cold. If they've been hot and cold, you know, things have been kind of on and off. Things about to shift, okay? Look, new love, reconciliation. That's what someone is coming in for, okay? That reconciliation, right? Seeking validation, right? Wanting to know, like, where they stand, maybe. That type of energy. You see how that works? I like that little cut. The deck energy. Who's that? Hey, Kamarion. I'm gonna get your name right. I got it right this time. Okay. Hey, Kamarion. Alright. So, Leo. Let's see. What can you expect this weekend? Alright, Leo. Expect some changes. Okay. You could be working on something, planning something. Okay. Just stay in high vibe. Stay in high vibe. Okay. Stay in high vibe. Okay. New beginnings. Spring is on the bottom. I do feel like, you know, you do have some new things coming towards you. Stay in high vibe. What can Leo expect this weekend, Spirit? What can Leo expect this weekend? Ooh. New beginning. Spring. That's what came out. Okay. A new beginning. Spring. See? Okay. Because of eyes, mesmerized. Okay. So this is giving the energy of like someone, you know, can't take their eyes off of you. That, you know, you got them. You know, you got them locked. Gaslighting, denial, mind games, emotional control. Okay. Maybe someone was in denial of their feelings or how they felt. Maybe they were trying to control things. Maybe, I don't know. All right. Why is new beginning spring here for Leo? So someone could have pushed you away because of them being hurt in another connection or hurt in the connection, right? But it seems like with the star energy, there's healing here or renewal. Clarify this new beginning energy for Leo. There's a new beginning or things blooming with the spring energy. 5 of Cups, 4 of Wands. Okay. New beginning when it comes to the disappointment in a connection or in a relationship. Okay. Or even like with your disappointment in like your stability or like, you know, where you have, you know, like your foundation, you know. Yeah. Yeah, justice with the 7 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. You're getting your justice. Maybe things are turning around for you. You're getting this new beginning where you were maybe like worried about whether things are going to work out or not. Okay, this could be like worry around work, right? You're getting a new beginning to something you've been disappointed by, whether it's in a relationship or like in as far as your stability or foundation or home. New beginning. Okay, yeah. 10 of Wands. King of Cups, 7 of Wands, and Ace of Cups. Okay, yeah. So that disappointment has been a lot to carry. I feel like too much for, you know, to carry. Whoever is representing the masculine energy, King of Cups energy, is someone that's like standing their ground on the new. Okay, it's like protecting the new because of them wanting peace. It's like, I can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. So, but the 2 of Wands energy, I'm just going to go in a new direction. Okay? I can't take it anymore. Right? The disappointment has become too much. Okay? So, whoever this King of Cups is someone that's tapping into their emotions, tapping into how they feel emotionally, and they are firm on new. Because, like, I can't take it anymore. Right? And it's because of eyes mesmerized. It's something that someone else is glued to, okay? Because the 8 of Cups is on the bottom. Someone is mesmerized by something, okay? What's behind that? Yeah, this could be something that, you know, they've been in denial about, something, I don't know. But whatever they're mesmerized by, they could be like walking away. Yeah, they could be making a decision to close out a cycle, to walk away, and to go towards it. Clarify this eyes mesmerized energy here for Leo. Yeah, see? The Fool with the Ace of Swords, okay? Whatever someone is mesmerized by, they are like ready to take a leap with clarity. With like clarity. Yeah, it's like maybe they feel like they created a lack for themselves by partaking in something that wasn't giving them much. Ace of Wands energy. It's like something that's unreliable. Okay. Yes, there's something that someone is mesmerized by. Okay, or even seeing with the eyes energy. Clarify eyes mesmerized for Leo. Okay, yeah. See, I created this lack that I'm feeling because of this Ace of Wands that I'm entertaining. Here today, gone tomorrow. Okay, because of the 10 of Pentacles. Right? Someone feels foolish for doing that. Yeah. Because of the 10 of Pentacles, I stagnated towards a victory. Towards success. Okay. Maybe, alright, so someone could be seeing their foolishness. How they created this lack for themselves. Okay. Or someone could be so mesmerized by something but that they are stepping out on faith because of them creating this lack for themselves. Okay? But whatever this disappointment is producing this new beginning because someone is like, it's too much. I can't do it no more. And they're standing their ground on a new beginning. And this could be like in love, new relationship, new love. Okay? I don't know how the 10 of Pentacles is stagnating somebody. This could even be like the opportunity for something solid. But it's kind of giving like someone's, you know, long, whatever they, you know, have invested their time and energy long term is holding them up. Anything else for eyes mesmerized for Leo? One, two. Oh, yeah, the World. Oh, it went back in. Look, so the world with the Four of Cups. So someone is closing out a cycle because they don't want to be unhappy in the connection anymore. Okay? This is about a union. Someone's been resisting, right? Conflict. Someone's been trying to maybe resist conflict, okay? By going slow, and maybe that's been holding things up, stagnating them. But someone is ending a cycle because of them. Okay. My voice stopped, so I'm going to stop it there. Right? Right? Let's get you some advice. Alright. Advice for Leo spirit. Alright. Mastery. You've learned a spiritual lesson. Okay? With second chance right behind that. You've learned a spiritual lesson. So what's your advice? What's your advice? What's advice for Leo spirit? Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Okay? Children. Children are important to this partnership. Okay? Because of weight. The timing is not quite right. Okay? There's still some regret there, disappointment, and so retreating from a twin flame that you may have a friendship with also might be best. Okay? Or retreating and going to spend time with friends and stuff like that might be best. So time apart, will help bring clarity. Children are important, okay, to consider. So wait. The timing is not quite right. For what? Like, not quite right for what? There could be, like, if you wanted to apologize or something like that, there could be, like, yeah, someone is not ready to come out of their head, when it comes to a situation. It's like, someone could be, like, still, like, in a rather immature, emotional state, I don't know. Wait. Yeah, it's like, it wouldn't be received properly, okay? Yeah. It's like because someone may have lost hope in this. Okay. Yeah, it's almost as if they would receive it as manipulation. Okay. Because maybe with the Three of Cups in reverse, maybe that's how it's been. Okay, before. Death energy to the Ten of Pentacles is like, that could be the reason why this is like changing or something like that. It could be a long-term commitment that's ending. Right? So, just wait. Right? Maybe time apart is good for right now because children are important, just to get clarity around things. Wait before you try to say something, apologize or whatever like that, because it wouldn't be received well. Alright. Alright. Moving on to Virgo. Hey, LA. I'm on Virgo now. It's at the top. Hey, Kamaria. Hey, Esoteric. I can't really see that. She says about food trucks. She was at the food truck. I see Virgo. Alright. Holy Spirit, what can Virgo expect this weekend? Alright. Okay. What can Virgo expect this weekend? Holy Spirit, please make it clear. Now, Virgo, if the reading does not resonate, don't try to make it. I got a Virgo that just texted me. Okay. All right. For Virgo. All right. Listen, you saw that? Okay. Virgos. Feminine energy. Ooh, it just went in reverse, but I don't know. I don't know. So feminine energy, right? That's what you can expect this weekend. The feminine energy. It kind of went in reverse, but you know, maybe that's just the air. And then maybe it was just, you know. So okay, and it's because of career shift, work change, calling. Okay, with happily ever after right behind that. All right, let's see what this is about. Okay, so you can expect feminine energy because of a career shift, work change, or calling. Okay, please clarify, Spirit, why this message come out for Virgo this weekend. Okay. Okay. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So an opportunity is being presented. Opportunity is available. Ace of Pentacles is pretty solid. It's a good one. All right. Why is feminine energy here? Okay. Tired of waiting. Okay. So the feminine energy is tired of waiting. Feminine energy is tired of waiting. Maybe you're tired of waiting. You know. You could be like, this could be you, right? You're tired of waiting. It could be because of career, work, calling, change. What's behind that? Yeah. Family, change with family. Or maybe like your vision for like your happy ever after, because the happy ever after energy was behind that. Okay, it's like you're tired of waiting. Clarify this feminine energy for Virgo. Feminine energy. All right, look. The Fool with the Six of Cups. Okay. So it's like the feminine energy is like tired of being foolish. Okay. Maybe because in the past you compromised on what it is that you wanted. Okay, in a connection. And you know what you want. This is giving Taurus energy. Okay. So I feel like the earth signs maybe just be like, I know what I want. Right? Okay. I feel like you're tired of like, you know, like maybe doing the same old thing. Okay. You may be reflecting on the past of how you might have compromised and what is it you wanted in a connection. You know. It's like 10 of Cups. I know what I want. You know. I know what I want my end game to look like. I know what fulfills me. Clarify this feminine energy. You're tired of, you know, being foolish. Okay, the feminine energy. Right. The Ace of Cups. Eight of Swords. Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is an opportunity for a new beginning, and creating self-imposed restriction or limitation could have caused the feminine energy to not trust in the opportunity. Okay, even though it was making them happy with the Sun card. Okay. So the conflict with something moving forward could be either, you know, spiritual beliefs. It's the Hierophant energy. Spiritual beliefs, prior commitments. It can be belief systems. It can be tradition. It can be anything, right? But with the Hierophant energy, it's like whatever was, you know, keeping things from the conflict with whatever moving forward. Someone's ready to make a decision on it now. Yeah, because someone's like, I'm tired of being foolish. You know, compromising on what I want. Okay. It's like I know what I want. Especially when the opportunity is right there, Ace of Cups. You feel like, you know, you could have been creating limitation around having that new beginning, like not trusting in it. But with the with the Sun card energy on the bottom, it's like, it's clear. Okay. The problem is actually moving forward with it. And it's because of career shift, work, change, calling. Yeah. The Page of Coins and the Ten of Coins. So there's an opportunity for like longevity. It could be with work. And maybe you've been resisting it. Okay? Resisting it. Maybe because of your past. Maybe because of how things were before. Maybe because of what you've experienced before. Memories of how things, you know what it was. Oh, okay. When you compromised. Okay? When you compromised. Right? Why is career shift here for Virgo? Work, change, calling. Okay. So because of a career shift, because of work, because of change, because of whatever is calling you internally, right? You are ending a cycle, right? High priestess energy, listening to your intuition, focusing on like what you're being guided intuitively to do. Because with the Three of Wands energy, you know your vision forward. It's like you know how you want your future to look. Okay? It's like you're, following that nudge because the Six of Swords energy and the Six of Pentacles is like, things getting better for you mentally. You moving towards something that is more balanced and in harmony with you. And this is something you might have avoided because of other people. Okay? Yeah. So the change that's being made is like, you closing out one way of doing things, listening to that intuitive nudge, you know, and going towards a vision. Anything else for career shift, work, change, calling for Virgo? Ooh, sun card tried to show. All right. The Empress and the Devil. Okay. So the Empress and the Devil. Okay. Listen, we got 4 major arcana here with a major arcana on the bottom, Temperance. Okay. So the Empress is about progression, growth, expansion, abundance. The Devil energy, I feel like, is obsession. Okay. This is something that has you wrapped. Like you, whatever you're focused on, whatever you feel like is your calling, whatever you feel like um, is, like pulling at you for change. Spirit is all up in this. Okay. Spirit knows completely. Okay. And that's why you're feeling those intuitive nudges. I feel like this is, helping you like be at peace with your decision making. You're no longer worried or concerned about what to do, what action to take. It's like you are completely at peace because you're tired of the same old thing. Tired of maybe doing things the way you've done it before. Especially if you've compromised on what is it you want. And this energy of progression and growth is something that you can't let go. I feel like look at her. Like she's looking at it like, yeah, that's what I want. Even though it's coming through with the devil energy in the tarot is not always negative. Sometimes it's good for you to be fixed on a certain um, outcome. Okay, especially when it's positive. Okay, this energy that you're fixed on is about growth and expansion. Okay, yeah, yeah. You're taking a certain action. I feel because of something that has been too much. Advice. Advice for Virgo. This could be in reference to marriage. I feel like you've learned some spiritual lessons around like interference, finances, because finances is on the bottom. It says financial challenges are affecting this connection, okay? And whatever it is that you are connecting to, right? I was listening to, I forgot his name. Radiant Reality. Yeah, that's what it is. And that's the name of his page. And he was saying, like, when we say relationships, it can be your relationship to anything. You can have a relationship to your vehicle. You can have a relationship to the channel. Your relationship to your colleagues, your relationship to friends. Okay, it don't have to be like a relationship, right? So, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Okay, so advice for Virgo. All right, so go slow. Right? Just take time to get to know each other. Okay? Go slow. Mastery. You've learned a spiritual lesson. Okay? You've learned whatever you were meant to learn from whatever you're feeling. Because spirit is all up and through your reason why. Okay? Intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Okay? I feel like spirit is saying go slow so that you're comfortable with it. And longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Okay? And it's because of apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. The obsession. Alright? Alright. So apply how it fits. You know, you could be the feminine energy, or you could be a masculine energy, focus on the feminine energy. But that's what I have. Moving on to the feminine energy with divine timing. Not yet. Trust the process. Alignments. Okay. Yeah. So with the feminine energy, because the energy of take time to go within, I feel like if things were moving slow in the situation, it was definitely being divinely guided to give you or them time to like go within, right? Moving on to Libra. Esoteric, did it resonate? All right, for Libra. All right, Libra, let's see. What can you expect this weekend? Right. You could be going through some confusion or turmoil. Right. Maybe with Gemini, no, or that's your energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This could be with like a past life soulmate. Okay. What can Libra expect this weekend? Masculine energy, okay? So I feel like you are going through some confusion, okay? The masculine energy, and look, the Virgo energy had the feminine energy, right, right. So the masculine energy, it says frozen, out in the cold, winter, with know your worth right behind that. Okay, so you might have put the masculine energy out in the cold, you know, because you know your worth, right? Okay, it could have been a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn, okay? This could be someone that's coming in for a new beginning, and you may be like confused. Maybe it's driving you crazy. You like going through turmoil because you're like, okay, you let this go. Maybe you know, you push this away. You say, okay, this is not for me. And Emperor energy, someone could be trying to step up. Clarify this masculine energy for Libra. You could be confused, like, hold up, what's going on? Masculine energy for Libra. Okay. The Chariot energy. So the masculine energy wants to move forward. Yeah. I feel like, okay, the Moon energy, Hierophant, and the Three of Wands, maybe their fear of commitment, you know, their illusion around committing, or whatever they were suppressing internally around committing, delayed things. But it's like the masculine energy want to move forward. And I feel like that's why you're confused, Libra. Masculine energy for Libra. The masculine energy want to move forward. Ten of Wands, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. So someone's like, it's too much for me to keep, you know, like stay stuck in my head around a decision, or around some, you know, yeah, around a decision. Okay, Ten of Swords is like, I'm done with that. Okay, especially when I can have the Ten of Cups with Libra. Yeah, for real. It's like, it's too much for me to, you know, keep like allowing myself to stay stuck in this energy. Yeah, it's like I'm done doing that. Or even stuck in a betrayal, something that could have happened before, when I could have the Ten of Cups with Libra. Okay, for real. Right, look, it's like I'm ready to listen to my intuition. Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Someone's like, I'm ready to listen to my intuition. This could be someone that you were disconnected from, King of Swords, you know, or not talking to, or kind of angry with, or but you still see him as a partner. You're confused. You're going through it. Look, see the Five of Swords and the Hangman. It's like you're going through it. Your mind is playing tricks with you, or you feel like it. Maybe you're trying to, like, you know, look at things differently. Like maybe there was a reason why things were delayed or held up. I don't know. But this is your energy, Libra, the Empress. It's all because of this frozen out in the cold energy. Why is this here for Libra? frozen out in the cold. Yeah, look, see. 3 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. Okay? Because of that energy of feeling frozen out in the cold, someone's hurt. Someone's been going through a lot. And they're choosing to go in a different direction. Choosing to do things differently. Okay? It's like whatever pain they're feeling, whatever issues they're going through, they're choosing a path. Okay? Because of the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? Yes, this is someone that's heavily attracted to you, okay? And they want a reconciliation, okay? They see you as a wish fulfillment. It's kind of giving the energy of going home. It's like, why keep, you know, allowing myself to be stuck when I can have the happily ever after with Libra? This could be someone that wants to talk to you about that. They're raising their consciousness around things. To have a new beginning. Because you put them out in the cold. To focus on yourself. Yeah. Maybe you felt like you were obsessing about the situation way too much. Yeah, this is giving past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Advice for Libra spirit. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Right? Because of abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. And stability. Rejection. Decision. It seems like you can take a leap of faith with this past life energy. But this person was in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. It's around abundance. Like maybe like what you deserve. Abundance doesn't have to always be financial. Okay, but with stability, it's like you deserve something stable. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, maybe, yeah, as far as like the rejection energy, I feel like the lesson you learn is like, you know, you deserve, you know, like what abundance is. Like you learned a spiritual lesson around abundance. Like you deserve stability. And so you might push something away, rejection energy, until someone was ready to make a decision. Okay? Yeah, and now things are balancing. So you can take it as a leap of faith. Because maybe they're ready to make a decision. Okay? It's kind of what it's giving. I'm just saying. You know? Yeah. It could actually work out very well. It could work out very well. Okay? Yeah. That is not okay. I'm not going to be able to use this deck again until I put it back in order. Okay? Maybe I'm not supposed to. Okay. Nothing's by mistake. Moving on to Scorpio. Okay, yeah, okay, I should have went back. But Libra, let me go back real quick. I got to, because I did it for all the other signs. Libra, when I put the masculine energy back in the deck, it landed over top of good news. Okay, you could be getting good news from this earth sign. Okay, but yeah, it's giving good news. Okay, now moving on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpios. Let's see what you can expect this weekend. So there could be an earth sign that feels out in the cold. Scorpio. Okay, yeah. They could be saying, I'm sorry. Alright, maybe they're feeling rather regretful. Okay. So expect changes. Right. This can happen within days or weeks. Depends, yeah. Maybe it's been days or weeks. What can Scorpio expect this weekend, Spirit? Three's a crowd. Okay. Three's a crowd. Okay. Bottom of the deck says take a gamble. With eyes and mesmerize. Okay. So Scorpio, three's a crowd, right? But I feel like someone's gonna take a gamble. You're gonna still try it. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so there could be someone from your past that wants to bring things into balance with you. This could be someone that wants to move forward. That could be presenting you with an offer. But three's a crowd. So Warren, start here for Scorpio this weekend. Why is three's a crowd here for Scorpio? Three's a crowd for Scorpio. Just looking at the cards that I see. You know they hiding something. Look, and I kept seeing the moon. I was like, right? It's like you know they're hiding something. Okay. They're hiding a third party. It's like maybe they're like, you know, saying that they want to progress things with you, but you know they're hiding a third party. You know they're hiding something. Why is three's a crowd here? Look. The Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Okay. The King of Swords. They know you're angry with them. They know you're angry with them. Yeah, and it could be about somebody else. This could be someone that knows that they mess things up with you by being a certain way, you know, being not the best, okay? Right? Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, okay? So things could have been like, you know, rather surface, here today, gone tomorrow. Maybe someone wants to talk to you about progressing things forward, but you know they're hiding someone. You know they're hiding things. Okay, you know they keep not telling you all the truth. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. They might even be like, they want to work on repairing things with you, but you're like, this person's a player. Okay? But they're going to try it anyway. Okay? It's like, it's giving the energy of take a gamble. Yeah, they're going to try it anyway. Okay, Scorpio? Yeah. It's the attraction. They're heavily attracted to you, Scorpio. They're going to try it anyway. Look. Yes, they'll take responsibility of, like, playing games, you know, gaslighting, you know. They'll take responsibility for that. Okay. They want you to, like, reevaluate things. Like, look at it again. Like, around rebuilding. Okay. They could be telling you that they're closing out one cycle that they want to give to this. Okay. But it's just basically, it's just them feeling guilty for being how they were. Okay, so that's all. Okay. Take a gamble. Why is this here? All right. The Three of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay. Yeah. They could be like, you know, taking responsibility for why things have been delayed, like the delayed success of the connection. Is because they're very attracted to you and you're giving off this energy of letting the past go. It's like you're letting them go, maybe. Okay? Energetically, emotionally. It's like you're just, you know, kind of over it. Take a gamble. Okay. Alright, yeah. So they're trying to stop you. The Strength card and the Death energy is them trying to, like, you know, stop you from closing this out, okay? Because the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, you know, whatever partnership that they have with you, it fulfills them. It gives them what they want, all right? But this energy of like being stuck on what the right thing to do is, okay? Yeah, yeah. It's like it's still a third party. right? It's still three's a crowd, you know. So it's like someone can feel you energetically or emotionally distancing yourself, right? And they want to stop you from doing that because they get something from you. This is a fulfillment. It's an emotional contentment. Just being partnered with you. Didn't I just say that when I was like, your relationships, or what sign did I say that on? That I heard from Radiant Reality, and he was like, you can have a relationship with anything. It doesn't have to be like in a partnership, like in a relationship, like, you know what I mean, like a love connection. Like you can have a partnership with, like how I have a partnership with me in this channel, you know. Someone has a connection with you that they get like an emotional fulfillment on or from, even though they might have someone else. And so they're trying to stop you from disconnecting from them. This could be someone wanting to talk to you. Maybe even try to romance you, okay? Because it's giving heavy attraction, okay? It's heavy attraction. So, advice for you, Scorpio? Advice was, ooh, listen, the protected energy show, but that was a whole lot of cards. Okay, so we're going, you know, narrow it down some, Spirit. All right, you are definitely being protected, right? Advice for Scorpio, Spirit. Advice for Scorpio. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection, okay? Because a soulmate, your soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you unconditionally, okay? So obstacles and boundaries, okay? If something is giving obstacles, putting up boundaries is totally okay, okay? If something is being rejected from you or you're rejecting something, it is protection, okay? Because whoever's your soulmate is going to love, accept, and respect you unconditionally. Not come around just to hit and not lie and not have a third party. Okay, just what it is. Okay? Alright. Look, you can't make this stuff up. Three's a crowd. I'm about to put it in the deck and look what's sitting there as soon as I cut it. Lies, deception, secrecy. That's what they're keeping a secret. That's what they're holding. You're like, I know they're hiding something. Yep, they are. Yep, they sure are. Listen to that intuition. Sagittarius. Alright, let's see, what can you expect this weekend? I can still taste the espresso. I put a live espresso on myself. I know that. Ooh, a time to celebrate. Okay. It like jumped out. Okay. Maybe you're finding your purpose. Maybe you're figuring your life out. Yeah. This could be something you've been like trying to figure out. I don't know. You know, maybe asking yourself questions, you know. Yeah, like, what should I do here? How should I do that? What can Sagittarius expect this weekend, spirits? Make a choice. Passion, desire, fantasy. And magic and manifestation. Ooh, that's another one. Blocked silence. Okay? Because Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. A Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio could make a romantic gesture. Okay. Let me go here. Alright, Sagittarius. Let's see what this is about. So you might have to make a choice. Are you going to go towards passion, desire, fantasy, or towards a manifestation? I feel like even if that manifestation has been blocked somewhat or silent. I don't know. Let's see. Alright. So things may be changing in your favorite Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Because maybe you've been disappointed by what you've been experiencing or receiving. Changing your disappointment. Wise, make a choice here for Sagittarius. You have a decision to make this weekend. Okay. Temperance to the worry. Okay. Whatever you're worried about, don't be. Okay. Because the Three of Cups and the Emperor. Okay. I feel like this is someone that you know. It could be a friend. Could be a group. But either this friend is stepping up in some way, or whoever these people are, there could be someone that is taking control of a situation, or taking control of them in a way. Okay. Especially if they've been keeping things limited. So temperance to your worry or concern. Wise, make a choice here for Sagittarius. Okay. Alright. The Hermit energy with the Ace of Pentacles. Star energy. You know what you want. Okay. So you've been thinking about maybe an opportunity you already know about, or just thinking about new or focused on. Okay, so temperance to your worry. I feel like you've been focused on an opportunity or focused on something new because of you like knowing what you desire, what you want. Okay. Someone could be working on an opportunity or working on presenting you with an opportunity. Passion, desire, fantasy. Why is this energy here? Ooh. I don't like how that came out. The King of Swords is on the bottom. Could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius, but this is someone that's making a decision. Okay. To progress things forward with the Empress energy. Okay. This could be communication that's coming your way with a judgment. Like someone's communicating their decision. Maybe this is something you desire, fantasize about. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Eight of Swords and the Fool energy. Right? But maybe kind of like stuck on whether you were being foolish or like maybe wanting too much or something like that. Okay? Because of maybe everything that was going on or all of what you were experiencing to get it, you know? Magic and manifestation. Why is this here for Sagittarius? I feel like you're getting something you've been manifesting. Okay. Could be a partner. Okay. But with the King of Wands and the Fool, it's like you could take that leap of faith. Okay. So, the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Okay. Okay. If you are coming through as the Queen of Wands, and I feel like you are. Okay. This King of Wands could be like could feel like rather foolish. Okay. Because maybe they caused a lot of problems in a situation that could have been like a fantasy, you know? And you could have been very angry with this person. Maybe they're taking responsibility for their decisions, okay? This could be something that you manifested. Yeah, this is someone that's expressing themselves, right? Yeah, the Seven of Swords energy and the Ten of Wands. Maybe they weren't honest with you, okay, about their emotions or honest with you in some way, okay? They could feel guilty for doing that, okay? Someone could be trying to commit to you to give you what you deserve, or clarify blocked silence for Sagittarius. Okay, the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Okay, so if you felt blocked or if there was silence, it's because with the Nine of Pentacles, that's an energy of readiness. Five of Swords is I'm not sure. So someone wasn't sure if they were ready, you know. But with the Star energy and the Queen of Wands, okay, this is someone that desires you. It's like maybe things were blocked or I was silent because I wasn't sure if I was ready, okay? But I do desire you, okay? So someone's coming to heal things with you. Four Swords and the Three of Swords, right? They feel like that's the right thing to do. That's just, okay? And it's because of the Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is someone that has deep emotion for you. Okay? The emotion is definitely there. Clarify this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. The Three of Cups, Three of Wands. Yeah. Yeah. So someone, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, this person that has deep emotion for you, this could be someone that wants to spend time with you, okay? They could miss you a lot. Miss just being around you. They may communicate that to you that they want to start over, okay? And do what's necessary to make things better. You see how I'm sweating? I need to go open this door. It's hot in here. I'm sorry. I'm sweating like I'm what? Alright. I was trying to rock it up, but it's just getting worse and worse and worse. If I open that door, it don't be like that. So just open the door. Okay. Yeah, so someone could definitely be communicating to you that they want to start over. Yeah. Yeah. The Ace of Wands with the Knight of Coins, like the Ace of Wands is a connection that's here today, gone tomorrow. Maybe that's something that, you know, they feel like was kind of holding things up, you know, whether the Ace of Wands was with you or someone else. But that's like, you know, surface level, right? So the Two of Wands is choosing a path, okay? And whatever path someone is choosing is like a complete transformation, okay? It's like changing things around completely. So this weekend, I feel like it's giving an energy of like you needing to make a choice, okay? You don't have to be worried about it. I feel like you've been really thinking about like, you know, having a solid opportunity or focus on like, you know, going or accepting only solid opportunities. Yeah, I feel like you desire that fantasy energy, and you might have been thinking like, am I asking for too much? You know? But whatever you've been manifesting, it seems like someone is definitely coming through with that energy. Even if things were kind of blocked and silent at one point. It's like I wasn't sure if I was ready. But this could be a friend, but this is someone that's communicating to you. Advice. Advice for Sagittarius. I can't see that. Closer. Protected is on the bottom. You are safe and divinely guided. Okay. At one point, someone just maybe wasn't available for you. Sagittarius. Advice for Sag. Look, fate. This is a destined partnership, right? And it's because of children. Children are important to this partnership, right? So someone may actually want a soulmate. You know, if children are involved, you know, that could be like a factor, a significant factor as to, you know, what direction they choose. So I'm about to do the deck cut thing. fantasy, passion, desire, okay, is landed on I want to kiss you. Someone wants to be around you. Make a choice is landed on top of know your worth, right? So make a choice aligned to your worth. Magic and manifestation, that's landed on top of divine timing, okay? Like whatever you've been manifesting is coming through at the right time. Blocked silence, right? Frozen out in the code, okay? All right, so yeah, that's what I feel. Okay. Moving on to Capricorn. Okay, Cap. Let's see. What can you possibly expect this weekend? It's all possible. It's all possibles. I be playing spades a lot on my phone. Why don't let me do possibles? I just think about that. Regret, sadness, guilt is on the bottom. Capricorn. Okay. So you can expect some changes when it comes to that area, and just expect changes behind that. All right. So what can you expect this weekend, though, Capricorn? What can Capricorn expect this weekend? Passion, desire, fantasy. Listen. Because of falling for you. Yeah. Teacher, learn lesson. Lesson learned. Okay. So someone may be falling for you, Capricorn. Ooh. Alright, so this is someone that's like, I don't want to sabotage things anymore. They could feel like they messed things up. They don't want to sabotage things anymore. Maybe they did that by suppressing how they truly feel. Okay? This could be someone that was, wants to work on things. They're changing their perspective. Yeah? Okay. So the desire for you is there because they're like falling for you. Clarify this passion energy. Okay. The Queen of Cups and the Hierophant. Someone has deep emotion for you. And they feel like if they were to marry you or commit to you, it would work out really well. Okay. It's giving 10 of Cups energy. Okay, for real. Yeah, if this is someone that was resisting at some point, they're like, I can't resist no more. I don't want to. Okay. All right, this someone is definitely desiring you. They want to marry you. Okay, 4 of Wands. They just haven't expressed that. They just haven't said it. 7 of Swords and King of Swords. It's like, I just haven't said it. Okay? But they see you as their person. Queen of Pentacles. Right? They see you as the one. Passion, desire, fantasy. If someone is like in love with you, they're falling for you. They're like in love with you. Passion, desire, fantasy. Okay. The conflict, the 5 of Wands, and the Star is an ending. Okay, so the conflict with someone having what it is that they want is ending something that they might have been giving to. 10 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles is like, and the 10 of Wands, that's real, that's, that's heavy. That's heavy for someone. It's difficult. It's heavy for them. Okay? They want a new beginning. They want things to change. Maybe they feel like they've been going through a lot and they're ready to let it go. They see you as their partner, though. It's like the problem with them having what they want is they have to end something they've been given to. Oh, yeah, that's right. Look, you are what they want, okay? Look, Capricorn Star, you are what they want. All right? Why is falling for you here for Capricorn? Falling for you. falling for you? For Capricorn. Okay. The Knight of Wands, the Magician, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So someone may actually, be taking action towards you this weekend, Capricorn. Okay. With the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles, it's like something. I feel like the way, okay, nope, scratch that. They could be taking action towards you this weekend. But the Magician and the Nine of Pentacles is like making someone ready. Okay, making someone ready. Okay, because of the Sun card and the King of Wands, the Star. Okay. Okay, because of the Sun card, you're making someone very happy, right? And so this King of Wands is taking action to end something because they're interested in a new beginning with you. Okay, so whatever you're doing, Capricorn, you're making someone ready. You're making someone more and more and more ready. It's like they're falling for you more and more and more and more and more and more and more. I don't know what you're doing, Capricorn. Why is falling for you here for Capricorn? Something you're doing is making someone like more and more ready. Okay. See? Look. The King of Wands is taking, so the masculine is taking an action. Could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But it's a masculine that's taking an action towards what it is that they desire and want. Okay? So, an ending is making them realize, Five of Pentacles, that something has to go. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. They could be ending something this weekend because they realize something has to go. Okay? And it's because with the King of Cups energy and the Devil, they're in love with you. Nine of Cups. They're in love with you. It's for real. It's like, I'm in love. This someone is coming through as the King of Cups with the Devil energy. And they see you as the Queen of Cups. Or vice versa. Someone's like, I love you. I'm in love with you. Okay, whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, Capricorn. Okay, let me see what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, it's like you're making someone more and more and more ready to go towards what it's they desire. Okay, they could be ending something because they realize they gotta let it go. Like it's not enough. All right. What's this Knight of Wands energy? What are you doing, Capricorn? What are you doing? What's Capricorn doing? This is the Knight of Wands. You are the Empress. Listen. You are everything that could be. That's everything. Like, seriously, the Empress energy that is growing and glowing and showing. That's what you're doing. Okay, Capricorn. Let's give you some advice. Let's give you some advice, Capricorn. You are making someone more and more ready. It's like, I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. I gotta have it, Capricorn. Okay? Look, support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Okay? Because finances. Financial challenges are affecting the connection. Okay? With healing and go slow. Okay? So you could be recovering financially, all right? So go slow when it comes to any significant changes. Support. You can lean on your inner circle during this time. Not necessarily jump into, it's giving the energy of maybe you jumping into something with someone because of their being like a support or a help or assistance. Maybe you need to lean on others during this time, okay? You know, when it comes to your finances, and not necessarily this. Okay, let me get you more advice because that's a little bland. Okay, yeah. There could be a transformation that's happening, right? Yeah, where someone may actually want to marry you. Okay, make you part of their family. I don't know. Advice for a Capricorn. Yeah, divine timing, mystery. Okay, so patience, perseverance, peace. Trust that the divine knows when. Okay, like, lean on your inner circle during this time. Trust that the divine knows when it's best. Okay, mystery, magic, intrigue, suspense. You're entering unknown territory. Okay, I feel like there is more to the story. Okay, because of solitude, retreat, introspection, silence. Go deep within yourself and home. Okay, I'm getting this energy of focusing on yourself when it comes to security. Okay, financial security, even because it says cozy, warm, secure. You feel at home with each other. You may feel at home with each other. That's cool. But you doing things on your own, solitude might be best. Trust that the divine knows when. Okay, because you're entering unknown territory with this. It could be like financial craziness. Okay, and you're glowing and growing and glowing and growing. Okay, this is what it is. Okay, yeah. Time for a new direction. So with the passion, desire, fantasy energy, someone may be, you know, really desiring you, but it's time for a new direction. Is right there. So, I don't know. Maybe you're not supposed to go that way. Let's see. Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, let's see what you can expect this weekend. If the reading doesn't resonate, don't try to make it. Okay. For Aquarius, what can the Aquarians expect? Look, Capricorn, listen, warning sign showed. What can Aquarius expect this weekend? Okay. All right, so Aquarius, you may get a message from a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Okay. Maybe this is a block or an obstacle to a new beginning. I don't know. Yeah, blocks and obstacles on the bottom. Aquarius. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this message that you're getting, it says incoming communication messages. Right? Signs and synchronicity, messages, symbols, divine clues. I feel like they should be giving you a divine message. Whatever you're receiving, whatever communication you're receiving, it should be, it's going to give you a divine message, I feel. Okay, maybe even aligned to something you've already received from God. Okay, new beginning, spring, and karmic cycle, repetition, soul lesson, closure. All right, because can we talk? Confession. Teacher, romantic gesture. Okay, so someone may want to talk to you. Yeah. Yeah, someone could be communicating something to you. Like they don't want, they tired of like compromising. Maybe they're tired of compromising. They want to give their energy to something new. This could be it. Wise messages here for Aquarius. Someone could be sending you a message. What's the message for Aquarius? Yeah. Okay. The Six of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Okay. So this could be a message from someone from your past or someone you were very familiar with. Right? Maybe they've been avoiding you, holding back. Okay. Or maybe, you've been avoiding them or holding back. Maybe it was on purpose. With the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom, I feel like you have deep emotion for someone. Okay, but whatever they've done, whatever the masculine has done, hurt you. Okay? So someone, you know, from your past or someone you're very familiar with, but you've been closed off to them, you've been holding back from them, you know, keeping it real stagnant. And it's because, you know, you have love for them, right? But whatever the masculine did, it hurt you. Okay? And they could be trying to, like, you know, show support, love, or whatever, but maybe not in the right way. You know? It's like you showing me, like, short-term love and affection. Like, you're not really giving me anything. Okay? Why is the signs and synchronicity messages here for Aquarius? Messages, symbols, divine clues. I feel like you knew this was coming. Yeah. With the Seven of Cups and the Emperor. You knew this was coming. You knew this was coming. I feel like you were more, like, worried about it, too. Like, you know, like they're going to step up as soon as I make a decision. Okay, King of Swords energy. Yeah, as soon as you make a decision to surrender, you know, it's like something that has been delayed and problematic, you know, and even like problematic, you know, when it comes to like your finances or your stability. I feel like you were worried about that. You kind of knew intuitively, probably received the divine clues and everything that is, you know, as soon as you make a decision, you know, someone's going to step up. Okay, because it seems like you have a new beginning here, Aquarius. Why is new beginning here for Aquarius? Yeah, see? You're choosing to go in a new direction, 2 of Wands, right? And now they made a decision, okay? Now they want to talk, okay? Maybe they want to be honest as to, you know, why they were stuck on making a decision. It's like you knew that as soon as you, you know, made a decision and, you know, knew, you know, like was honest with someone, maybe, like, that they would, like, step up. You were concerned about that, like, maybe you were thinking about that a lot, okay? Because with this new beginning, you're choosing to go in a new direction. And karmic cycle is here. Repetition, soul lesson, closure. Why is this here for Aquarius? Karmic cycle for Aquarius. I feel like you gave your own self closure. 3 of Pentacles, right? Okay. So now someone wants to rebuild. Okay. It's because they doubted the connection. They, you know, they didn't believe it was what it was. Okay. Yeah. They want to rebuild with you. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay. They could be saying that they made an irrational decision. Okay. That they regret. You know, they juggled the situation because they didn't trust that it was what they wanted. They could be communicating their emotions. But I feel like you gave yourself closure on this situation. Okay? With the repetition energy, this could be something that this person does. Maybe that's why you were worried about that. Because they're coming through with this can we talk energy. Why is this here for Aquarius? Why is this here for Aquarius? That's what they can expect this weekend. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. They know your name, though. Okay. Alright. Now they're making that offer. Okay. They're making that offer for the long term. Okay. Because they've been resisting out of fear. You know. And it was more so fear of what they could offer you. Okay? It's like, what do you give to the Empress? You know? What do you give to the Empress? Yeah. I feel like this is something that someone pushed away. It's like they pushed away the opportunity. Maybe they felt like they couldn't give you anything. They couldn't give you, you know, what you deserved or something like that. But now here's an offer for the long term. Someone confessing, you know, or saying that they're, you know, willing to put in the work. They're showing up, expressing themselves romantically, being supportive. Okay, they're talking about to you about, you know, what they might have been mentally conflicted about. Okay, the foolishness that, you know, they might have thought, did, worried about. Okay, whatever mental conflict they had around the situation, saying that they have healed that. You know, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands. Okay, they see you as their person. You know, wanting you as their person. Yeah. And it's because of the Five of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You're like, well, what's that, Kenise? Interference. Because something is in the way. Because something is in the way of them having a new beginning. Now someone wants to talk. But you was worried about this. You was like, as soon as I make a decision, they're going to step up. New beginning. You're going in a new direction. I'm going to clarify more on this new beginning. Clarify this spring energy. Ooh. With the Hierophant, are you choosing to commit to something else? Clarify this new beginning energy for Aquarius. Listen, you're choosing to go into a new direction, okay, because of something being toxic. The Devil energy, okay? You're choosing to go in a different direction because of something being toxic, right? Look, you are making a decision, Queen of Swords energy, to have a new Ace of Pentacles, right? And they know, okay, Page of Swords is I know, Two of Wands, you're going in a different direction, the world, and a cycle is ending. My wish fulfillment is ending. Yep. Get you some advice. Okay, listen. Patience energy is showing. True love. Different pages. Okay. Maybe you were patient with someone, you know. Maybe you felt like they were your true love. You guys were just on different pages. Let's see what your advice is. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Let me say that again. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. Okay? But the bottom of the deck says vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. Okay? Be completely open with this person around why you could be rejecting the opportunity. Okay? The rejection is, you know, protection. Right? Why you need to retreat. Okay? Maybe you need something more stable. Okay? You know what you deserve. Okay? And so, you know, someone could be like, focus on the negative, focus on, I don't know, what they're gripped with. Okay? With this obsession. But you can be completely transparent with someone and be like, listen, I need more. So, unfortunately, you know, I need more. Alright? The choice that you're making is the problem, is the conflict to them. Okay? So they're giving you messages, okay? Because if you moving on, that's the moving on energy. They want to heal things, okay? The signs of synchronicity is because of you taking time to rest and relax, okay? I feel like when you took time to rest and relax, you got that intuitive clarity that that's when they're going to step up. You were concerned about that. Jealousy, insecurity, fear of loss because of your new beginning. What's that? Yeah, what is that? It was on the table?
Yeah. It's not yours?
It is, but you can have it. It's just a little piece. Okay? So this karmic lesson or karmic cycle that's happening, the repetition soul lesson, closure, is them like falling in love. And you're my happily ever after. It's like, it's a repetitive thing. It's repetitive. So, moving on to Pisces. Pisces. You're the last zodiac sign of the day. It's not evening yet. It's only 1:21, so of the afternoon. Let's see. For Pisces spirit, what can you expect? If the reading does not resonate, Pisces, do not try to make it. Alright then. Know your worth. Okay. Know who you are. Know your worth. Know what you deserve. Know what resonates with you. Know it. Okay. Let's see. What can you expect? What's behind that? Okay. Signs of synchronicities and stuff. Messages from the divine. Know your worth. Listen to that intuitive. Communication. What can you expect this weekend, Pisces? The masculine energy. Okay. This could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay. This is someone that can't let go. Okay. Either you can't let them go or they can't let you go. Right? There's like jealousy or fear of loss there or something that's going on. So what you can expect this weekend, Pisces, is the masculine energy. Okay? This could definitely be a Capricorn. And this could be someone that you have like a here today, gone tomorrow type dynamic with. You know, passionate maybe. You know, sneaky links or friends with benefits or something like that. So maybe they feel like they intuitively know that you are the person that they're supposed to be with. And maybe they are coming through with a judgment. Yeah. They regret waiting. All right. Why is the masculine energy here for Pisces this weekend? If you are the masculine energy, Pisces, this could be your energy. The Tower energy tried to show just now. Ooh, lordy. Okay, so the masculine energy. 10 of Wands, 6 of Cups, Justice, the Hermit. Okay, so the masculine could be burdened by the past. Either memories of the past, by, people from the past, or actions from the past. But the Justice energy and the Hermit is like wanting to make things right, wanting to do things right, or go about things the right way. The Hermit energy is saying that this is something someone has been really contemplating on. Virgo energy. So you got Libra and Virgo energy here. Okay, so someone's been really focused on that. Okay, because they about to make a move. The Knight of Wands energy, the 8 of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so someone's about to make a move. Okay, and they're telling you, like, I want the long term. I want to be with you. Okay, so someone's burdened by their past, and they feel like, maybe they've been thinking about what the right thing is. They, thinking about what justice is, and they about to make a move. Anything else for masculine energy? Yeah. 9 of Cups, Knight of Swords. So the Hermit energy to the 9 of Cups is like thinking about what is it that I actually want for myself. What satisfies me. 9 of Cups, my wishes being fulfilled. So someone's been thinking about what satisfies them. Okay? And so with the Knight of Swords energy, they're sure about a decision. There's someone that's sure about a decision. Okay? It's a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Or someone is thinking from a stable energy. Okay. All right. This is someone that wants to make peace with you, okay, or bring things into balance in some way. Temperance energy, Sagittarius. All right. Why is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy here for Pisces? The King of Swords and the 6 of Wands. Okay. Okay, this is someone that wants a future with you. So, is this person being... Okay, let me keep going. Okay, so someone is burdened by their past, or they're carrying a burden from their past, and it could be a financial burden. Someone could be actually like being like honest with you about their current status, okay, or success. You know, like financial success even, accomplishments. I don't know, because they want everything to be in balance. They want everything to. This is someone that's sure about you, so they want everything to be in balance. They want things to move forward clear. Okay, with the Seven of Swords energy, maybe there wasn't that much transparency, but this is someone that wants things to move forward clear. Okay, like you being clear. Okay, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Why is this here? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Listen, Ace of Pentacles, right? Because of the outcome someone wants with you, Pisces, they are being very transparent. Okay, very transparent. They want a solid new beginning with you. Okay, they held in a lot, suppressed a lot, and I feel like it's more like suppressed a lot of anxiety, stress, hid a lot. They hid a lot. Okay, but I feel like with the Five of Pentacles energy, it's financial stress. Okay, it's financial disappointment, financial woes. Okay, Tower to the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is something they have been avoiding saying to you or telling you. But with the Tower energy, it's like I can't keep hiding it. I can't keep it to myself anymore. I can't do that. I have to tell Pisces. I have to talk to Pisces because of the Two of Wands. This is the direction that they're choosing. They're choosing you. And so it's like I have to just be transparent with Pisces. I just have to be transparent. I just got to tell Pisces, my current status, how things are going, or what I'm weighed down with, or whatever, so that things move better, move forward clear. Things move forward better. Okay? Look. The Magician and the Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay. So, something is making this person take action. Okay? And communicate their emotions. Okay? And make a decision. Okay? What is making this person take action? What is making this person take action? Clarify the Magician. Their intuition. Their intuition. Okay? And the fact that they cannot let this go. Like, this is something that they can't let go. It's like, it's something that won't let them go. Okay? Alright. So, what? Clarify this Magician energy. Okay. Yeah. Alright. The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Cups. So, this energy of feeling like I can't have what I want, or it will never pan out for me, is making someone do something about it. So this Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo is choosing to make things very transparent with you. Okay? Because they want a solid new beginning with you. And this energy of the Magician, of feeling like I can't have what I want, is why someone is like making someone take action. Okay, it's making them communicate to you. Okay, yeah, express themselves, express how they feel, what they want from the connection. Clarify this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy for Pisces. Ten of Pentacles in the Sun card. Wheel of Fortune. Shut your mouth. Listen. Okay, they are being very transparent. It's like, I want the long haul. I want to be happy. I want this change. I feel like this is destined. I feel like this is meant for me. Okay? They feel like they manifested this happiness, this joy, this contentment. They feel like this is meant for me. Okay? They could be ending things with a third party. Okay? Yeah. You are someone they want to progress things forward with. Yeah? They see things totally different now. If things have been moving rather slow, they want to apologize for that. Okay? This is someone that's like, I want to end any type of like negative behavior, not being honest. Like maybe they have a habit of just, you know, keeping things to themselves, hiding things, you know. That could be like something that they, you know, need to stop doing. You know, it's like, oh yeah, I have a habit of like, you know, holding stuff in, keeping things in. But this someone is being totally clear with you. What's the burden of the past? Whatever it is, Two of Pentacles in reverse. They can't carry it no more. It's like too much. Okay. Whatever it was, it caused them to wait. Okay. It caused them to wait for change. Wait to change. Okay. It caused them to doubt their emotions, doubt their feelings, doubt what they were feeling. Right. But this is someone that's certain they don't want to wait anymore. They don't want to wait anymore. That's crazy. It is, Pisces, because this is lit. Alright? Let's get you some advice. Okay? Forgiveness is showing. Go slow. Stability. Abundance. Okay? Advice for Pisces when it comes to this situation. Spirit. Spiritual lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Right? And then maybe that's why you guys had time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Okay? Unavailable is right behind that. Play hard, past life love, finances, marriage. Okay? Yeah, so I feel like someone was in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. Right? And maybe you learned that spiritual lesson, or they did, through some time apart. Okay? If someone wasn't available for you, maybe, you know, it was necessary for you guys to have some time apart. You know, and maybe that's something you learn in, like, you know, if something's not ready for you, give it some space. Okay? So y'all could be finding time to laugh and goof off and have fun. Okay? But financial challenges, you know, are a factor. Okay? Okay. This connection could be moving towards something, you know, stable, marriage, right? But wait until someone releases an interference. It could be something from their past that caused them to wait. Okay? Yeah. And you can be completely vulnerable with this person. You know? That's what you're willing to do until they can. More advice for Pisces spirit. More advice for Pisces. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Pisces, you could be thinking back on, like, you know, memories, past experiences where, you know, there was an opportunity for potential and everything was going well, maybe, and then someone ran. Okay, or there was an energy of a runner or someone running from that, you know. So maybe just like, listen, I just need you to be sure. Okay? And you could be completely transparent with, you know, someone about that. Like, listen, if you need time apart, you know, that's okay. Because I don't want someone that's not ready for me, you know. Advice for Pisces. I think you've learned that spiritual lesson of waiting until it's ready. Okay. Rise above. Drama, obstacles, pettiness. Find the strength to rise. Okay. This is your advice. Rise above. And creativity. Inspiration, productivity, creation. Bring out the greatness within. Okay. And it's because of balance. Yin and yang, darkness and light. Stay centered in your higher self. Balance to loss and denial. Okay. Marriage. So someone is definitely balancing. There's an energy of balancing a feeling of loss, balance to a feeling of loss, balance to an energy of like denial, you know. It definitely seems like marriage with the masculine is something that's coming together. You know, deception is something that they regret. Okay, so rise above and see, you know, what can rise above the drama and see what you can create from this. Now that things are starting to balance out, maybe. You've learned a spiritual lesson. You're good. You know, you're not going to make the same mistakes again, or the mistakes you've made before. that's what I have for you, should. I hope this helped. What y'all think? Was it good? I hope so. Thank you guys for being here. You guys, Pisces North Node. Did it resonate? What it hit on? Kia. You a Libra North Node? Listen. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate you coming to spend a portion of your Friday afternoon with me. Okay. Thank you. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Take that link, post it to y'all Facebook and y'all Instagram and stuff like that. Be like, go watch this. Yeah. Even people that act like they don't, really bang with tarot, they'll still check it for their zodiac. They will. On the level. They will. I'm telling you. So, share it. Okay. Put it in the group chat. Real. My daughter called it the GC. Put it in the GC.
Sorry, I can't help you with that on iPhone.
Okay, be quiet. Okay. And I will be checking in with you guys soon. Miss you guys already. Bye, y'all. Thank you.